What's good with y'all, man? So today we're going to be going over the top 10 out of position players right now in MUT. Now with the new Ultimate Legends coming out, they've been dropping a lot of other, you know how they have their other cards that are like 95s, 92s and all that shit. Some of them are out of position players and some of them are actually really good. So now that there's like a lot more in the game, we can do a top 10 list. And like I said, some of these guys are actually good. Hell, one of them's even on my team. He's a starter. So let's go on ahead and get into the list. At number 10, starting off the list, we got a Dorian Jackson. Now, Dorian Jackson is, he's all the way in the back, because, the card it's ass. You know, the card sucks, right? He's 5'11". He's, not the tallest guy in the world, right? He's got the 94 speed, which is like, there's potential. But then you look at the route running, 85 short, 88 medium, 93 deep. He's just catching isn't very good. The card is, if you got a Tennessee theme team, do you really want to put him on the field? Maybe. I wouldn't, but someone's got to be 10. And yeah, there you go, Dory. At least he made the list. Number 9, we got Quinton Nelson at fullback. Now, is he good? I don't know. I mean, you would think, right? You got Quinton Nelson at fullback. He's 6'5", 329, 93 lead block, 93 impact block. Would he be a good fullback? I don't know. I don't think I've actually sat there and went against someone, come out in I form and have Quinton Nelson at fullback. Because, with 73 speed, the guy's not really going to be able to get out there. You know what I mean? You can kind of just run around him, but I put him at 9 for the like, I don't know, because maybe there's potential him being big as hell. I don't know. So Quinton Nelson, we're gonna leave you at 9, my man. At number 8, we got Big O Jonathan Ogden at quarterback. Now we just did the gameplay with him. He does have gunslinger, so because he had that gunslinger, I'll be honest, we had to put him at 8. Is the card terrible? Yes. Yeah, I mean, the card sucks. I could have put him at 10. Could have hell left him off the list, but I was like, dog, he had gunslinger. We did a whole gameplay with him. I mean, the guy, he deserved a spot on the list. We got to put him at 8, right? Because you look at Quinton Nelson, we don't really know what his fat ass could do. Dorian Jackson's dog shit. Jonathan Ogden, could you use him? Hell, the shit I did. I won with him, right? We were winning games. I mean, shit. The card's usable, right? So fuck it. Big O at 8. Number 7, we have Taysom Hill. Now with Taysom Hill, y'all know me from the jump. I hated this card when it came out. I was really debating putting Ogden over him, but I didn't, right? He has that 91 short route run, 88 medium, so he doesn't have the 9 deep threshold, right? And then for his deep route run, it's 84. So his route running is dog shit. He's not really the fastest, right? 94 speed is like, we're good off that, right? With sprinter and all that. But yeah, overall, I just never really liked this card. I was never a fan of it. I don't know. Taysom Hill, he knew he was gonna be on the list, right? Saints theme teams, they're probably like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, first of all, if you have a Saints theme team, I don't think you know what you're talking about. Number 6, we got DK Metcalf, strong safety. Now, this card, on a Seattle theme team, is actually pretty solid. Definitely not bad, usable, right? But, I don't know. I just never was really, the card was never hip to me. You know what I mean? It just was never really... it's not a bad card though. Now that I'm actually looking at it, it's not terrible, right? It's definitely not terrible. But there's another safety who's going to be on this list, and I don't know, I just deep down couldn't put this card over the other guy. You know what I mean? Number 5, we got Calvin Johnson, free safety. Now you're probably thinking, well, DK's over this, and I couldn't. Yes, he has the 1 speed over Calvin Johnson, but what he does not have is the height. Calvin Johnson's 6'5", and what you guys do got to understand is height can make up for some of that speed. It can, trust me. Yes, it can. It's only 1 speed. This guy's got 3 inches. That's a big fucking difference, bro. You know what I mean? Like, either way, I would not use neither of them fucking cards, but you know what I mean? we gotta put people on the list, you know what I mean? We gotta fill the list of people. And I'll be honest, I don't know if I ever really went against that Calvin Johnson free safety. The DK safety, yes, Seattle theme teams, I've went against them a lot. Not a lot, but you know what I mean, right? But Calvin Johnson, be honest, I don't know how much I ever went against him. Number 4, we got Corey Dillon at fullback. Now this card is actually pretty good. I mean, it's up there with Reese, you know what I mean? It's up there. Is it over Reese? No. Is it up there with him? I mean, hell, I'd say this is the second best fullback in the game, Corey motherfucking Dillon. Because I'll be honest, his running back card they gave him, that shit is garbage as fuck. But picking this guy up at fullback, definitely not bad, right? If you can't get Reese, go ahead and go get you Corey Dillon. Because I'd say this is the second best fullback in the game. So, yeah, I mean, this card is really good. Should I have had it a little bit lower, maybe? Maybe, but, you know, these next guys coming up, you can decide for yourself. Number 3, we got Randall Cunningham at halfback. Now, this is my starting running back on my team. On a theme team, this card is fucking insane. You know, without a theme team sprinter, you got 95 speed. He's got that 95 change of direction, 94 break tackles, 6'4". This card is actually, I think, a little underrated. For you Eagles theme teams, I say put Cunningham in running back. Take him out of quarterback because he sucks. Please put him in running back. Do me a favor, because I'll be honest, he's playing way better running back for me than he fucking played a quarterback. I'll tell you that. So I'm a fan of Cunningham. Yeah, I put him at 3. I wanted to put him a little lower, but I was like, you know what? These other 2 cards, they're better than him, right? I gotta erase the theme team aspect. Number 2, we got Jim Thorpe at cornerback. Now, this card on the theme team is very good. A Giants theme team, which I have went against. The Giants theme team with Jim Thorpe at corner. He picked me off. I swear to God, he picked me off. Like, this card could be an issue. Now, not on a theme team. It's not bad. You know, he's 6'1", you know what I mean? It's you know, 96 speed with sprinter on a theme team. I don't know. Could you make it pop? Maybe. You could maybe make it pop. He's definitely not bad. And like I said, I've been picked off by him. So leave it at that. And at number 1, we have Mr. Deion Sanders. Now, I'll be honest, I forgot all about this card. Y'all remember when this shit came out? Oh, this was the shit. You had to have Deion on the team. I mean, this guy was insane, right? And yeah, I mean, it's on a Dallas team to this day. I mean, this card would be fucking hell. I mean, I feel like you could still maybe use the card. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be terrible out there on the field, right? You know, he could put playmaker on him, right? You know, I mean, I remember in the MCS, this was, because at the time he was the only receiver with playmaker. You had to have Deion on that. You had to have Deion out on that fucking field. And like I said, you could honestly still use him if you really wanted to, right? I know the Dallas team still fucking got him, right? So, you know, I had to put Deion at 1. You know, maybe you could say Thorpe. Nah, I couldn't though, because, you know, I just couldn't. And I wasn't going to put Cunningham in 1, right? I feel like Deion was the best option for 1, right? He's a route runner archetype. You know what I mean? Still, I feel like you can still rock him if you really wanted to, right? But that is the top 10 out of position players, right? There's a few people we left off the list. I don't really like LaDainian Tomlinson, quarterback. That card's ass. You got Mike Evans at cornerback. That shit is really bad, right? There's a few guys, right? But there's a reason why they didn't make the list. They were really bad. So that's gonna do it though, boys. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Fuck with your boy, man. And I'm out.